We are approaching World Malaria Day on the 25th of this month. One thing that for me, and I'm sure for many of you, that seems to have been brought to the fore by the coronavirus reactions is the fact that malaria is the bigger killer. Malaria has not been brought to the fore simply because it is a black man's problem. It is not a problem for the Europeans or for the Americans or for the Chinese. Malaria is our problem, and my foundation, along with others over the years, have been trying desperately to see how government and the private sector can collaborate towards achieving some measure of success in fight against malaria. How is this going to be done? We're looking at researches in various institutions and various universities to see whether we can get vaccine. I hear vaccine every day now. People are talking about vaccines. You look at, watch any news from America or Britain, Nigeria here, they're talking about discovery of vaccine for coronavirus. Why are we not before now talking about vaccine for malaria? For me, all the efforts that's been made now to contain coronavirus is a test run for the fight that we're getting ready against malaria. When I went to Antarctica earlier this year and returned after meeting with some scientists and all that, we discussed the possibilities of fumigating the entire country. We discussed how this would be done, the cleanup of Nigeria. Many people were saying, oh, you can't shut down Nigeria to fumigate the whole country in 2 weeks or 4 weeks. You can't do that. You can't shut down Nigeria to clean up Nigeria. But now you know that it is possible. People are staying at home in various countries, including Nigeria, for weeks. And this is all that we need, this kind of discipline. But governments, federal and state governments must come together to make this happen. You can imagine a Nigeria without malaria. You can imagine a Nigeria without mosquitoes. Of course, it's possible. It is possible if we agree to do what I have proposed over time, which is fumigation of Nigeria, from the streets to the houses, from the air. We must do all that. We must also go beyond fumigation. We must clean up everywhere. All the refuse dumps everywhere. We must manage them. Waste management must be taken seriously at every level. So I just feel that as we approach this Malaria Day, it is time to remind everybody that the real fight for us, Africans, Nigerians, the real fight is yet to come. That we are just using the coronavirus approach as a test run. I have no doubt whatsoever that one day Nigerians will come to realize that it is possible to have a Nigeria-free malaria. You can imagine many people are still dying, but nobody is talking about it. Many people are still dying of other ailments, but particularly of malaria. I hope that the same approach, the same attitude, the same focus that we have had on coronavirus will be brought to bear on malaria. Thank you very much.